Hey everyone, this is Jared Turbidays here. Wanted to talk about a few things that have happened to the Denver Broncos and shaking up the NFL. Peyton Manning has gone to the Denver Broncos. I'm very excited about it. I just thought about it. Was Elway the last quarterback we've had to start for more than 5 seasons? I don't even know. I don't know if we had Jake Plummer for that long. We've switched so many quarterbacks trying to be the next Elway, you know. So I don't know what to say. I'm happy and grateful that we have him as our quarterback now. Tim Tebow, you know, he's going to be sent to the New York Jets. I don't think that's going to be a great move for him. Rex Ryan, I really don't like him that much, or he likes to play with the media, and I don't think it's going to work out for him that well. If he actually pulls off a season like last season, which I don't think is going to happen, if there's as much magic as last season as there is going to be this season with the Jets, I'll be surprised. I really think they're just going to keep Mark Sanchez as a starting quarterback, and I don't think they're going to switch it up with Tim Tebow. So have fun with him, because I think his glory season is over with, personally. And I'm not trying to hate on him or whatever, but it was good having him for the Broncos for one season. I guess it would have been nice to have him as a backup quarterback. But so be it. We have Peyton Manning, first ballot Hall of Famer. I'll take him any day. So it's kind of like having it's kind of like having Tom Brady on your team too. So we finally have something legit, and it's kind of like having Brett Favre when he went to the Minnesota Vikings. It's kind of like having a Brett Favre on your team now. So you're having I wouldn't call him, I don't know if I could call him a legendary quarterback, but he's won a Super Bowl, so he's an elite quarterback, and we're going to have him. So what can you say? And next topic is Eddie Royal. He was, I guess he's a San Diego Charger now. I enjoyed Eddie Royal the few seasons he was here. His rookie year, I really enjoyed him. Even though we didn't have such a great team. So Eddie Royal, thanks for being a part of the Denver Broncos. It's kind of sad that you're with the Chargers now. His numbers and stats went down quite a bit last year, and for some reason they were putting him on kick returns. I know he's fast, but I'd rather see him. I think he was doing two things. I think he was wide receiver, and then he was also the punt, the kickoff return guy, or the punt return guy, and that was interesting. But his stats were much lower last season than they were like his rookie year. He was making a name for himself his rookie year, so good luck to him. We also have Jack Del Rio. I don't know if I mentioned that. I think he's our defensive coordinator. I absolutely like Jack Del Rio. I'm glad he's on our team. That's going to really be awesome. He's a very stern and strict coach. I've seen him get upset. He's kind of like your... I used to not like him so much because he used to get all mean and upset at people, at his players, as Bill Cowher. And he kind of reminds me of Bill Cowher in a sense. He will get up in your face and... intimidate you and put pressure on you to perform at your best. So he's going to keep the players in line for sure next season. I'm really happy about that. The next thing is Brady Quinn. He's gone, and he joins Kyle Orton with the Kansas City Chiefs. And you know what's so great about that is that team's pretty much for the future is absolutely screwed. They absolutely screwed themselves over, and you can put me on record on this. I'm going to be surprised if Kyle Orton and Brady Quinn do anything good with the Kansas City Chiefs, and that pretty much helps us even more to win the AFC West next year. Brady Quinn absolutely showed us nothing, like I talked about in previous videos. I don't understand why he had to yap his mouth a little bit with a magazine about Tim Tebow, and we got him out. I'm actually liking these moves that we are, as the Broncos are actually doing. Releasing Brady Quinn, that was absolutely fantastic. I guess I would have liked to seen Eddie Royal stay for a little longer, but whatever. We got rid of Brandon Lloyd, which I would have liked to seen him stay, but you just gotta accept what the Broncos management is doing, and we just live with it. And we've been able to live without Brandon Lloyd. You know, we were still winning games even after he left. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to be really good contenders next year, and even with, I guess they say we have the second hardest schedule. I personally think with Peyton Manning, we can get through that tough schedule. Tim Tebow, I would be like, I do not know if we're going to get through this. Each game, I would have to take it each game just like last year and hope we can win. And last year was an insane, exciting year. You know, my teeth were, I mean, I was, you know, chewing on my nails with excitement of each game. Like when we lost 0-13, you know, we were down 0-13, or no, I think it was 0-15 versus the Dolphins, and we ended up pulling through with Tim Tebow. But Tim Tebow, he doesn't show up for 3 quarters. You're gonna have to live with that, New York Jet fans. And the Tim Tebow Express, or the fans, for some reason, I'm glad they're gone. I don't know why you guys just, I mean, I guess it's from all the media that ESPN plays, and there's a lot of Christians out there that are, you know, I know one that was praying that he does well, you know, and rightfully so. He's a good guy, and those fans now are going to jump the New York Jet bandwagon. They're crazy, they're nuts, go for it, have fun. I'm glad you guys are gone, and I'm glad you guys are going to just go wherever Tim Tebow goes. So good luck. And like I said, the New York Jets, I personally don't think they made that's not going to be a good fit for Tim Tebow. And I believe they said that he did have a choice on whether he wanted to go for Jacksonville or New York. New York is going to be big lights and big stage, so have at it, have fun, and they're going to be very critical of him, and they might actually break him apart. So that's my take on that. So those Tim Tebow fans, they weren't actually Bronco fans, a lot of them, or quite a few of them. I don't want to hurt any feelings or anything, but that's the truth. One person wrote, "I'm following the New York Jets now," and they're because Tim Tebow's now there. Well, that was not a Broncos fan. I got to admit that. So, and a lot of the Bronco fans were calling Elway names and hating on his decision to release Tim Tebow. Personally, it's business, and he's trying to do his best at managing a team, and he wants to win Super Bowls. He just doesn't want to win games like Tim Tebow was doing. He wants to win Super Bowls or more playoff games than Tim Tebow. And we got Von Miller. I mean, we got Elvis Dumervil. Let's light it up next year, and we're going to have one hell of a year next year. It's going to be interesting for sure. But we have a lot of hard matchups, and I'm looking forward to watching it. I might actually go to a game. I'll probably go down to Kansas City next year if possible. So go Broncos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.